Hey, it's already 3:20 p.m. Philippine Standard Time and we're here with the guys of Lolo Arts Chicken. So actually nung nakita ko yung Balik Bukid page, sila yung first food place na nagka-interest ako because we're just fresh from another food trip. So sila kagad yung una kong hinanap. And we're here with Sir.
Bingoy Gonzalez.
What's your position here, Tado?
It's my wife who's the general manager. I'm just a spokesperson for today.
Just spokesperson. So, sir, kailan mo nag-start yung business?
It started in 2011, sometime maybe June or July 2011.
Ano yung first na business tent ko kung nag-start ng June 2011?
Actually, parang brainchild to ng father-in-law ko. He brought it in from Silay, taga Silay, Negros Occidental sila. And talagang hilig nila na kumain, magluto, etc. So they thought of bringing it here. They had no intentions really of putting up a restaurant or anything, but they really enjoyed yung grilling with family, friends. So dun lang, word of mouth lang. Even until now, it's only this month that we started Facebook advertising. Before that, since 2011, we've only been doing, it's really been word of mouth, basically. So, ang business model namin, walang restaurant. We only do what we call grill on-site catering.
Yeah.
So, pumunta kami when we're invited for an event, or family gathering, or a corporate party, we bring our grillers there, doon kami nag-grill. So, ang experience dyan, the special experience dyan is when you get it out of the grill, mainit, umuusok. So yun yung nakakaiba.
Okay. So, sir, nasabi niyo, sir, nag-start kayo somewhere sa Silay City. So, kailan kayo nag-start sa Manila?
June, basically we were setting up siguro mga June or July 2011. When I say we started in Silay City, talagang wala pang Chicken Sarap doon. It's really just we were just enjoying grilled chicken.
Okay.
So yun yung we just
wala pang name talaga.
Wala pang name. We put a name to the concept. Yung father-in-law ko, maybe he tweaked a little the recipes, no? And from there, yun, nag-take off na.
Okay.
So, July 2011, medyo nag-take off na dito, dahan-dahan. Tapos yung first big break namin, mga December 2011, as in every day of that month, may booking kami.
So ano yung fair o yung event na nagkaroon kayo ng big break?
What is our first big event? Big Adobo? One of the first.
Yeah, Adobo Run.
Adobo Run. You know Adobo Magazine?
I know Adobo Magazine, yes.
Okay, they had an event, Adobo Run, We cooked packed lunch for 1,500 people.
Oh, that's
and that was the first baptism of fire. And from there, word of mouth lang talaga, pare. As in, friends ni Daddy, friends ni Mommy, little by little, people started booking us. And they were really asking kung magpapato kami restaurant, pero we decided na ito yung niche namin. Everyone puts up a restaurant.
Yeah.
Kami hindi, grill on-site catering kami. Yeah. That's it.
Yun nga yung isa rin sa dahilan kung ba't ako nagka-interest. Kasi sabi ko, wow, kakaiba, on-site catering. And it reminds me of some food stalls who started there from the Mercato Central Group. So, natikman namin kanina yung paa portion. Actually, may natikman din kami isa pang inasal, pero hindi pa commercialize pero yung clue, may-ari nun isang character actor.
Talaga?
Yung kakaiba doon sa sausawan yun, hindi ko ma-explain. Ano ba yun? Parang vinegar na may beer. Parang lasa. Or chicken oil yun.
Anong kulay?
May sausawan kay kanina parang siyang kulay nung
toyo.
Parang toyo pero hindi sa toyo eh.
So, it's a combination of tuba, vinegar, and toyo.
Kaya pala kakaiba. Parang vinegar na may beer eh.
Fermented.
Akala namin nung una, it's a toyo. Sa unang tingin lang namin. Tapos pinatakan namin ng calamansi for out of reason. Pero sumarap ba? parang naging battered beer ang dating sa akin. But it's real good. So, since ano yung difference in terms of preparing your inasal compared do sa iba?
I really don't know how the others prepare theirs, no. But from the very beginning, when we were putting the idea together, no, one thing we wanted to make sure of was to be committed to, number one, really making sure that yung ingredients na gamit namin are things that we can get, that are things are known, that are known in Silay, in Bacolod. Like yung sinasabing sausawan, that's sinamak, no. In mga Ilonggos, they usually mix sinamak with soy sauce. So yun yung sausawan nila. So and the mixture of different spices, when it goes to the marinade, it's not yung minadali. Never minadali talaga. That's why we cannot accept day before reservations kahit malaki, kasi talagang kailangan, it really takes time to really marinate it. Per order basis kami.
Yeah, like yung mga ordinary na pagkain, mas maganda talaga kahit hindi inasal, kahit pag minamarinate mo, mas matagal, mas okay, mas matagilas.
Hindi, pero alam mo, kasi syempre ingat ka rin, pag sobrang matagal ang marinate, baka mag-dry up siya.
Kanya.
May secret dyan eh. So talagang pinractice talaga na follow ko.
You can share it. So that you can see more of you, Ikan.
Uma.
And tao ito, aside from ang kakaiba rin, not just inasal, you're also serving some ba yung word sabihin ko para makaluto ko. Pero hindi siya yung typical na lutong ulam eh. Kasi nakita ko, just nakikita ko lang siya sa isang restaurant eh.
Yes. KBL, Kajos, Baboy and Langka is really an Ilonggo dish. No? Primarily because Kajos is the bean is found. Parang munggo yan na pula, dark red or dark, almost black. Found talaga in Western Visayas yan. Or mas popular sa Western Visayas. Tapos yung pagkahalo ng langka sa ulam, that's another Western Visayas practice. So, if you ask anyone from Iloilo or Bacolod, alam nilang KBL, alam nilang Kajos. So, dito sa mga Tagalog, tulad natin, hindi masyadong sanay. That's why that mga Tagalog dito, pag natitikman nila, gustong-gusto nila. Kajos, Baboy Langka. Well, batchoy, we have batchoy. Everybody knows and loves batchoy.
Babalikan ko lang yung batchoy sa next event.
Oo. Tsaka yung chorizo, balikan mo. Yung chorizo pudpud, tawag namin, or chorizo Ilonggo.
I hope you'll still be here at after 6 months. Alam ko kasi twice a year ang like bukid eh, sa summer.
We'll be here. We were here. This is our third event already dito sa Bukid. So definitely we'll be here the next time. The Tantocos have been very gracious with us, very friendly. So it's also an opportunity for us to share what we love.
Yeah. And it's also a good time to discover another good chicken inasal na hindi ko mahanap sa mga commercialized na chicken inasal doon sa Alta Metro.
Oo, alam mo, ito yung masasabi ko. Yung mga clients namin, since hindi to commercialized masyado, these are the people na mga families na medyo ayaw lumabas masyado, pero medyo, some of them are affluent families, very affluent. If I may name drop, family of the president.
Yeah.
So, siyempre sila minsan, it's difficult for them to go out and kumain sa ibang inasal places.
Family of the president? President Noynoy?
Yes. So it's not that easy for them to go out. So they will probably look for opportunities na the caterer will come in.
Maybe you should have a pick up them and post it in your Facebook page.
Minsan ayaw lang picture nila, but you go to our Facebook page, you will see some familiar names there.
I'll just check it out. I checked your Facebook page through mobile, so I haven't explored it yet.
Yeah, you explore it, you will see some familiar faces, some familiar names. All foodies. All of them are foodies.
So, can you promote your next appearance from between December 2013 up to at least February 2014?
Okay. Well, December is really a very busy month for us. It's Christmas is around the bend, so anyone who wants to have a party at home or Christmas party at home, we can cater for you. Just visit our site, our Facebook page, facebook.com/chickensaraplovers. We're at Instagram at chickensarap and Twitter at chickensarap. And you can email Katrina at chickensarap.com. She's the general manager and my wife, no. Tapos after December, usually mga ano yan, mga magsa-slow down yan ng January. Back to work, you know, medyo hindi masyadong maraming events. Pero come February and before classes start or summer break naman, yan, padami na naman.
I mean, wala ba kayong sabi yung meron naman nag-book na ba sa inyo na big events just such as this?
We have a few corporate events this December.
So no.
Wala
corporate.
Wala pang events na ganito.
Yung public talaga.
Wala pa. Fortunately, Santa Elena pa lang has been the only ones that book us regularly. No. I say fortunate because it's really nice working with them, no. And we really enjoy working with them. Wala pang iba so far na public events.
But of course, you can also book them. Just read the mobile number so that they can talk to you. The mobile numbers are 0933-720-0506 or 0917-300-5474. So, may I know, aside from the family of the president, or some of the local celebs that quite suki in your food?
Suki, mga famous people? Guangcos.
Guangcos, the Lopas, the Devenecias.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wala na lang pala, kasalo ko sila sa mesa, so we're quite lucky.
Don't get me wrong, hindi to elitist na pagkain, ha. Tingnan mo yung pangalan, Chicken Sarap.
No, it's not.
Pinoy na Pinoy.
Actually, we pre-recorded our taste test and sabi ko nga, wait, reasonable pa rin na 100 for the paa or the pecho and 25 pesos for the rice.
I guess we were just lucky na these were the people who really started liking us, getting to know us, no. Pero of course, our doors are open to any Tom, Dick and Harry, any family na gusto ng inasal.
Yeah.
Pero we're not gonna compete in the space ng mga restaurants. Ibang niche namin. Niche is on a grill on-site catering. That's our niche.
You better stick to your plan kasi minsan baka mamaya may iba kasing nag-iba ng gear then suddenly di sila naging successful after they switch to
or sobrang naging successful nabili ng baby lad.
I know it. So that just of course I'm gonna read again in case na nakalimutan nyo. The Facebook page is facebook.com/chickensaraplovers. Same IDs for Instagram and Twitter. That's @chickensarap. Or maybe I can just hashtag Chicken Sarap siguro. Hashtag ko na lang for both Twitter and Instagram. So that's it, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.